A lot of people don't realize that you're Mo3's original manager.
Yeah. I started managing Mo3 right at the end of 2014, going into 2015. I started a relationship with Mo3, courtesy of one of his cousins, Lil D, and his friend, Devontae, out of McKinney, Texas. I think Rainwater, he came right after me. He was there close to that time, because I remember Rainwater coming to my studio a few times, check on 3. Rainwater been around for a long time, too.
So was Mo3 really about what he rapped about?
Mo3 was a dangerous dude, bro. Spiritually, physically, mentally. Mo3 was a real short motherfucker, man. But what made me and him lock in, it wasn't just his ability to rap. He saw me as a real man, and I saw him as a real man. If you go look on my YouTube channel, you'll see where I told Mo3 to beat somebody up in the studio, and he was getting ready to whoop him, but he turned it into a joke at the end. He laughed at it. That was this dude that I had took Mo3 grill and I hid it. And Mo3, I said, man, one of them motherfuckers stole your grill, man. You need to show one of them you ain't playing. You want your shit. And he was finna do just that. And then I had to whisper to him right before, he started doing all that. Bitch, I got the grill. No, just play it out though. And the nigga said, shit, I don't want no smoke or something. He said Mo3 was acting like he was for the press. DJ June, a real popular DJ. We was at a studio over here in Dallas off of 35. DJ June was running this mile, Mo3 outside. And I say, Mo3, you gonna let him talk like that or you gonna get him? I said, you better get at it. And I'm telling you, he knocked him out. Rainwater was there. When I say he knocked him out, it wasn't no weak shit. It was coordination. And June swung at 3, he weaved and went back. And then that nigga 3 shot a fake jab out there. Weaved, pow, caught him with that left hook. Him up and hit him with a nut. I said, oh, bitch, you got something. I'm talking about from them shoulders, the whole really could fight. And see, I'm from West Dallas, Texas originally. And that's all we ever did was out there was fought. So when I seen his structure and how he posted up, I said, oh, this got something. Ask Rainwater. I said, where hold that fake motherfucking flare? Act like he finna hit him, weave and caught him with that left. And DJ June went out. DJ June got mad at me because I talked about him for a long time about that shit. And 3 knocked his bitch ass smooth out. And other than that, a lot of these niggas you see that didn't with 3 no more, he handled a lot of them. Before he stopped with him, he handled a lot of them like some of these I know if they'd have been in that penitentiary, they'd have been busting the 6. They wasn't gonna fight because they was scared of 3. A nigga talk that talk. 3 was really one of them young niggas that, no matter how short he was, he had a big heart like a lion. You really gonna have to whoop him. And he was gonna fight you. He'll close the door and fight you. Because if you wanted to shoot, he'll get on that level too. Yeah, he was like that. Real talk. I'm telling you. See, that part of him, Rainwater really don't know, because if you go look at some of the videos that I post, when we was in the street, you would never see Rainwater. You would only see the clowns because we wanted to perform in the circus. Rainwater wasn't that guy. He was the guy, go book the show, see how much they trying to pay. That type of shit. We going this way, you see Rain way over there going, go on, take your bitch ass up there and go book that show. We don't want you to see nothing, you might have to testify again. You know what I'm saying? Because Mo3 allowed to take off on the nigga any minute, man. But I can say this, a lot of the niggas that you see talking down on 3, he handled them like bitch. A lot of them I can't see why they didn't just play their position and stay with 3 and wait on the outcome. 3 did have a fly mouth on him. He talked shit, and handled niggas like that. But all you had to do was be patient, because a lot of them cats had skills. He talked shit to everybody, really. The ones that he really just treated like females, I knew they wasn't gonna last. They wasn't gonna be able to hang with him after he blew up. They were showing him that they was bitches before he got to where he was going. You see what I'm saying? And 3 was he was really a certified man. I give him that. A lot of shit he rap about in this song, I really feel like he was doing it. I don't know what ignited that with him and the people that he was into it for, but I do know where the beef came from, where it started at. And I've been telling everybody for years, when Rainwater was trying to deflect and pretend that it had something to do with a baby mama or whatever, I said, Rain, quit the bull. Sean Cotton ass started this beef. Sean Cotton started this beef years ago, because the first time Sean Cotton hit Mo3 up talking about that pick 6 shit, I said, don't entertain that shit. That's gospel finna eat off your motherfucking story. So don't entertain it. If Trap didn't pick you, accept that. Every nigga that tried for the NBA don't get picked. You gotta earn that position. You obviously didn't earn it with them. They felt like you didn't believe you shouldn't have been there. So you wasn't there. You proved later on that you was the best rapper out of Dallas. At that time, Trap and them chose who they were gonna choose. Him, Yayo, or whoever the fuck it was, they chose who they thought the best pick 6 was. And they went with that. And it's just like living life. If you don't like a decision that a motherfucker make, accept it and go on and create your own situation. Don't worry about that. It's over with. Move on to the next. But he couldn't handle being rejected. That's what the problem was. With that interview with Sean Cotton led to where he is today. I think that's what ignited the beef. Mo3 never could accept the fact that he wasn't chosen on the pick 6. And I've been saying that for years. We even coming up the strip side by side west one year. Trap and Yella coming down, and we meet up. I dab nephew up. Trap boy Fred, I dab more. What's up? I love you, whatever. I shake Yella up too. Bam. 3 he gave him old fake love, shook him up and all that, but the was fake. Cause right after they walked out, You choose this side. I said, what the fuck is you talking about? I didn't even know nothing about it. They wasn't cool no more cause of this. But he got mad at me because I dapped him up. And I had to tell 3. I said, say, look, nigga, you a young I done been down that road. I'm not beefing with no cause you beefing with him. I'm gonna try to de-escalate the situation. I say, whatever reason you mad at motherfucking Trap now, I don't have to be mad at them. I don't have no beef with no. I'm out here trying to get some money. I ain't in it for that. I'm with you right now and got my with you to protect you from a real threat. You creating a threat by how you reacting to it. About what Farrakhan said about Malcolm X. He said, I didn't kill them, but I created the atmosphere around it. What 3 did was created that atmosphere and caused the reaction. Who killed him? I don't know, but he caused the reaction. He created the atmosphere. Somebody caught that and they react. That's how it goes. That's why sometimes you gotta be quiet. Let them talk. Get rejected. Walk away. Because the comeback be greater than all that. Just can't give up. After he didn't get the pick 6, he came back bigger than Trap, bigger than Yella, bigger than Big X the Plug, bigger than Zillionaire Doe. He was bigger than anything that's out of Dallas. But he cheated himself out of his position. He did all that for nothing. Promise you niggas, with all this bitch ass killing, beefing, and all this old all you niggas gonna end up dead or in the penitentiary. You live by the sword, you die by that. You kill a your death coming too. Want to act like y'all ain't scared of death. You can't control what happened to you after death. You can't control that. You can control the life that you live, that God gave you a chance to make choices on right now. But you can't control what happened after death. Ain't no coming back. You look at that shot I posted on my page the other day. Dude got shot. Could see he was scared. He saw something before he left here that he wasn't ready to face. It ain't saying that you can't face it, but he wasn't ready to face it. So the fear within him came out as he was dying. And he was like, please, all you tough ass gonna meet that one day. But when you get to that point, walking around here acting like you tough, I was that. Thank God I got away with it. He spared my life. I was faced with death a bunch of times. And I thank God he allowed me to come out of them situations the way I am now. If I never do anything else in life, I lived through all that shit, survived the Jamaicans, a lot of I could talk about. I survived it. And that's the name of the game, survival. But I just pray this get to some of y'all youngsters and y'all put them guns down and sell some music. I would love to see Trap start some kind of label in Dallas to help all these young artists. Trap is in a position, if they stop hating on him, where he could really just make a change in Dallas because he active in the community. Like, he could really make a change. Yella Beezy could have too, but I think after the MO3'S situation, he could tell he changed. He kind of fell back. Like, he didn't want to have nothing to do with too many people. Seeing you can't forget where you come from.
So how do you feel about people speaking on Mo3'S?
Sucker butt don't even know Mo3'S. If I know Mo3'S, he would have used these just for an interview and never with him. Crisco Rainwater with old Crisco ass fake lame ass nigga. Mo3'S would have never with that. Boss talk nigga. Mo3'S would have never with him. Sean Cotton today, Mo3'S was already falling away from this whole ass. He would have realized it was a bullshit ass coming up off real shit. And that's what's happening today. See whole ass bloggers that ain't got no street credibility coming up off real news. And they ain't got no street credibility. They ain't got no knowledge of how this really go down. They ain't never been faced with death. They ain't never had to stand up in front of the judge threatening to give a life sentence because you was so bad out here in the goddamn street. Real talk. Survival mode. They don't know what survival mode is. They don't know how to go into survival mode because these crashing out, they dying behind the shit they doing. When we was in the street, we try to figure out how to be silent, kill like cancer, get away with it. You dig what I'm saying? Not saying that I commit a murder or nothing. I ain't saying that. I'm saying that my generation of people didn't just crash out, do dumb shit, or just roll up on a want to do a drive-by with all these goddamn cameras. There wasn't no cameras like this then. I'm sick of all these whole ass speaking on Mo3. Only I feel like should be speaking on Mo3. Really? Honestly, not even Rainwater. Cole Gotti, his real brother. Cole Gotti need to get off all the other shit, quit entertaining these niggas, and get a podcast and tell them what they don't know about Mo3. Y'all growing up, shitty Pampers and shit like that. You done smelt this piss and shit, all type of you knew him before anybody knew him. So talk about that for entertaining these whole ass and looking for a clap off you, off your brother, off who real certified you dumb niggas, steady letting lame ass unknown ass bloggers come up off real news and they fake niggas. That shit don't go, that don't make sense. Real fake news. That's what Trump be saying. Fake news. You don't know 3. Why you speaking on 3? Everybody, you think your friend ain't your, it ain't your friend. I swear to God. If you don't want to take it from me, keep living like you living, shooting up shit, busting niggas in the head, cause they into it with your homeboy, cause you don't like the song that they drop, or just whatever you mad at them for and you want to shoot up some shit. Keep doing it. And remember, OG, CEO Dre, ATH Artist Man, and he told you it's either gonna go to the penitentiary or you gonna get killed. You guaranteed those things, man. You reap what you sow. There's no way around. They don't know 3 to answer your question. Even Lil Boosie didn't really know 3. Because if Lil Boosie really know 3, he would have knew Tupac was his favorite artist. Lil Boosie wasn't his favorite artist. He said that just to get Lil Boosie to fuck with him. That nigga is 3 Pop. He used to call himself 3 Pop. That was it, but he told Boosie, he made Boosie think that he was his favorite artist. It worked in his favor. But you know, I talked to him, I said, yo, you Tupac, yo, yeah, but Boo, watch me, yeah. Yeah, Boosie finna, yeah. I see. And it worked. And Rainwater, one of the baddest, biggest scammers it is. I done seen him scam artists into doing shit and not paying them a bunch of time. He known for that. So it worked. And I think the biggest push he ever got was from Boosie. When Boosie put the video out like, who is this little nigga down in Dallas? MO3. And you know all these millions of people seeing Boosie. Now they wondering, who the is MO3? They tuning in, they streaming him and all that. So that's how that shit really just popped off for M03. Boosie, shout out to Boosie for saying that, because that took M03 to the next level.
So word on the street is you and M03 fell out shortly before his death. What was that about?
We had went to Side by Southwest, and M03 had to perform up there and shit. I gave M03 a SUV, a Tahoe, and he later on gave me some money for it. And I rented a van for the people to ride in to go up there. And the van got wrecked. But I told M03, you responsible for this. M03 told me he was going to pay me for it. He never paid me for it. I kept asking 3. These hoes finna take this money out of my account for this van, and it's thousands of dollars, man. It's over $6,000, $7,000. They charging me, they suing me, and they want me to pay the rental company. So I end up paying. So I tell 3, man, this is what you owe me, man. Plus I fed a few of the niggas that was on the road with us. I think I spent like $700-something feeding some niggas and shit. Then I gave him money on hotel rooms, and I didn't have no hotel room, but I gave money on it. We come back to Dallas, 3 and Sean G in the truck, and I tell 3, I say, 3, when you gonna get my money? Bitch, I'm again too. I said, all right, bet. I keep waiting. 3, when you gonna get my money? Hold up, I'm waiting on some money too. All right, steady playing with me. Rainwater told M03, you know Dre, he gonna get you back. So what happened is, I'm driving a fucking Charge, and it ain't my car. And 3 say he wanna buy it. I say, 3, this brand new, bitch. Him and everything. You gonna have to give me about 30,000 and then owe me about 10. I want that hoe. Yeah, he finna come up with this 30 for this motherfucking Charger, but he can't give me my little old free bands, like about 8, right at 8 bands. I say, damn, okay, bet. So he get the money. He say, where you at? I say, shit, meet me at B Barbershop. And I took him the motherfucking charge, got the money, and I didn't own the charge. The people on the charge went to looking for it and reported they stole it. He left it at B shop, and they went and got it. Give me my money. I said, not give you nothing. And he cocked his throat and started walking up and down the side of the B Barbershop, talking about, y'all want my money, bitch. You gonna give me my money? And cocked his little pistol. I said, what you gonna do now? You gonna shoot me? Bitch, you ain't gonna shoot me, because if you here, shoot me, because I ain't getting shit. You started this shit, playing with my money. I took your money like you took mine. I took more than what you took. Now accept that. You can't accept it. So he kind of got mad at me. And he couldn't accept what he dished out, realizing that I wasn't one of them finna sit back and let you take a motherfucking thing from me, because I don't have nowhere in my history where it ever took anything successfully from me, because it's repercussions behind mine. If it ain't me, it's a bunch of niggas in every neighborhood. Young ain't gonna play by me. I ain't saying no name, who they is. I ain't gang affiliated or nothing. They just niggas that love me because I put it into the universe. I feed young niggas. I don't give them drugs, nothing.
What do you think about the Dallas drill movement?
For some people, it's still working, but for the most part, it's playing out. And that's because youngsters these days using the drill music to motivate them to commit crimes against each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think for that purpose, it does need to play out, because they're not using it for what it's worth. All them cats that did have beefs with each other and rap about it, and they made millions off of it, they still here to talk about it. But you got these new generation artists now, they make drill songs or rap songs about each other, and then they ready to go kill somebody. And the people around them are motivated by them. They supposed to be leaders, but they not. They actually lead them down the wrong path. I think you should listen to good music and not be persuaded to go take somebody's life over something that was said in the song. One of my artists, OG Talent Cash, he said, I want to do a song, and I don't think you're going to want me to put it out because it's about somebody that you say that you got love for. And I was like, who is that? He was like, Trap Boy Fred. I was like, well, let me hear the song. I heard the song explosive. This badass song, OG Talent Cash, called Check In. Matter of fact, you promoted it and it did crazy numbers. You know, as an OG, try to keep things from exploding. I hit Trap Up. After I hit Trap Up about the song, Trap immediately responded, the best response he could ever gave. He was like, man, I don't care nothing about that whole weenie ass, broke ass. You know, let him drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? That made me feel good that he wasn't getting out of character because of a song, because he convinced as who he is. He know who he is. He don't have to worry about that or respond to that. And the people around him know who he is. It's only these fools that get these songs and react in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? A grown man, I'm solidified. Somebody go tell you something about me, I ain't got to respond to that because I'm solidified. I already know how to put that work in. And if you know me, you know me. You know that. And if you don't, you may say anything because you don't have no experiences with me. And I know Trap Boy Freddy, he respected in the street. You know, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, he respected in the street. I know his mama personally, and I love his mama like a sister. You know, I got videos on my phone, her hugging me hugging her, you know, like got a relationship. Dig what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, they should be influenced about how Trap, but matter of fact, if a motherfucker believe me, I got the text message on my phone where Trap responded in a positive manner about it. He didn't get all worked up like, man, you're finna ride down on you know what I'm saying? He didn't do all that old childish ass. He responded like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. Read that. That's what Trap said. He ain't delete shit. Shout out Trap Boy Freddy for staying focused. You know, too many of these youngsters, they lose focus and they react in a negative manner. As you can see, Trap Boy Freddy responded as if, you know, I'm gonna stay focused on what I'm doing. You know, do what they want to do. I ain't finna lose focus. That's me, Trap, and Yella right there. That's years ago. I saw him at the Papa Do's, you know what I'm saying? I personally feel like Trap Boy focused right now. And he ain't finna let no dumb street get him off his motherfucking grind where he can't make plays. And I salute him for that. Keep doing what you're doing, boy. You're looking good out there.
So what do you think about the Yella Beezy situation going on right now?
This is how I feel. A lot of people want to point the finger at Yella, Trap, and all these different people. Me, personally, I point the finger at MO3 because I remember having an OG conversation with 3 and telling MO3, you getting too caught up in the selling the beat rather than the music. So when you get caught up in like that, you heading down a dark path. If a motherfucker don't feel like life is important enough for you to be out here and live and enjoy the reach of your motherfucking hard label, then you going on and sacrifice your life with all that extra shit. And you know, straight up, this is gonna be something on here that don't like what I say. But Mo3 killed himself because he got too caught up in the drama. If you go to look at all his last videos, he was spending more time posting videos about the beef and who he slid on and all that shit. I just thought it was crazy, man. He lost focus. Once you artists start rapping and you get a name for yourself, you gotta start thinking like a celebrity, that the objective is to win, not lose. If you win and then you go back to the same situation you just came from, you ain't won. You still in a losing position. So when you get to a level to where your name is known, start moving different. You know, start choosing your friends wisely and the places you go and the things you do. And don't be scared of shit. Me, if I was a rapper and I was big as Trap Boy and all them, I'm hiring security. Trap do that. I'm hiring security. Fuck you. Call me what you want to call me. I ain't going nowhere without no motherfucking security if I was out here like y'all doing the shit y'all doing. I'm getting paid all this money. I'm hiring professionals, legal killers to protect me so I can keep on giving my fans that good motherfucking music. They out here. There's some level 4s, carry guns, they snipers, all type of shit. Nigga, they see that threat, they know how to de-escalate, goddamn me. You better get on board. It ain't worth dying for because you only live. You got one shot at life. You think all this killing and this beefing is the way to go. If that's the only way you can sell some music is the beef for the nigga, stop selling music, man. Sit your ass down, man. Goddamn me, man. You ain't got to sell no beef to make no money, man. Real talk, man. Yella Beezy, man, in response to your question, I think Yella Beezy got himself caught up in a situation where the odds against him. I don't know how much truth behind what he going through. I don't know if he's the person that's responsible for the death of Mo3. You know, you got people doing shit over here and they'll try to throw you off with some bullshit. All I can say is only God knows. And if he did, you know, I just hope he had a point in his life where he repent. If he did. It's alleged that he hired somebody to kill Mo3 and was the person behind the murder for hire. I don't know if that's true or not. But what I can say to Yella Beezy, stay focused. If you know you're innocent, just talk to God. Don't talk to these people because God say trust no man. All my life, I've always had friends, but I don't trust no motherfucker. And you ain't gonna pay me to trust no motherfucker. We can shake hands and hug right here, but when I'm gone, I'm making sure you ain't following me, all that. I don't trust you. Fuck you. You know, our friendship only lasts for the moment that we together. After we gone, I don't know what you'll do. So I don't take that risk. So I'm telling him, I know his daddy, pretty Tom. Daddy was a player. I came to Overton Road one time and saved his daddy's life. His daddy had been on the and a Jamaican was really mad and wanted to kill him. It was him, my partner Miami hanging with Beezy daddy. And I come around Fordham Road just in time and seen the Jamaican from slide up on him and try to f my boy off. And I told him, say, hold up, man, you can't get out like that. You know, me and T cool, nigga. What's the problem? You know, me and the Jamaican walked out, chopped it up, bam. He killed that shit. Later on, he got killed in life. I hate it because my was real. But Yella Beezy daddy was a real player, man. Real certified player. Used to drive an old candy truck, dually. Girl was in trouble if Yella Beezy daddy came around because goddamn me, he was gonna get at her, get on her. He wasn't no joke. He had a bunch of women, goddamn me, and a bunch of goddamn money. Yeah, Yella Beezy daddy, salute PT, man. Long live Pretty Tony, man, goddamn me. Salute to Yella Beezy, man. I hope you innocent, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused. Drop that hot. Don't talk about none of going on. Don't do that, because them folk gonna go get in and try to piece some shit together. Don't even talk about it. Drop some more hot shit like that's on me, baby. All that other shit. My opinion, I can't say whether he's guilty or innocent. Not my place. But I can say, Mo3 came to me about Trap and Yella. I told him, that's your problem. You can't make that my problem. You can't choose who I'm an OG. I don't get caught up in it, boo. I'm gonna tell you what's right and you're gonna make a decision what you want to do. After that, you're on your own. If you don't listen to me, I've been there. So I'm saying the best way to go is to stay low, man. You making hot music. You start seeing your shit starting to rise. You start making money. Money coming in. Then all of a sudden, you worrying about what these motherfuckers over here who can't even get out the ghetto thinking about. You a whole ass don't slide on that nigga. Nigga said this, for real, calm your down. If them you calm the nigga down and say, man, I done came too far to pull us out the ghetto to go back over a dumb decision to get caught up in some violence. All these white folk on cameras everywhere now. You can kill a nigga right now. It might take them 2 years to catch you. 3, 4, 5 years. They gonna catch your ass. We want him. That's all they gotta do is want you bad enough. So we gonna go back all the way back here and find some so shit. They gonna go back and find that shit. And they gonna update that shit. Put it in your file and bring your ass on in. Throw away the key. Keep playing or these niggas gonna kill you in the street. Shout out to Sin City. Shout out to Soul Player. Shout out to M02 Texas. Shout out to all the real bloggers. Spade TV, Real Tune. You know what I'm saying? Crisco. Boss Talk, Vlad, No Jumper, all these fake ass bloggers that ain't fucking with the real nigga, then all you bloggers that's coming up off real news. ATH ain't never been broke.